What are the gameplay differences between Gen 4 and Gen 5?
That's an interesting question because we wanted to do our best to try to keep parity between Gen 5 and Gen 4 as much as possible. So all the stuff that I mentioned before, like the dribble moves and combos, all that's going for both gens. But Gen 5 has some great features that are exclusive to that generation because all the stuff we did with foot planting, a lot of tech with movement, that's all going to be exclusive to Gen 5. And we also have some pretty interesting features.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Now Golden State's starting five. They've got Wiggins. Wiseman's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Harrington in at the one. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. McDaniels is out there with Junior. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the point guard. And tonight, a battle between conference rivals. These teams, Brent, know each other very well.
Very few surprises for either opponent tonight in this game, Kevin. I think they actually send Christmas cards to one another. They know each other that well. Who is going to execute when it matters? That's going to be the difference.
Now here's Thompson following the miss by Junior. He was all alone on that one. Wiggins has got the first 3 points tonight for the Warriors. Edwards kicks to Junior. Pass to Russell. Towns with it. Timberwolves passing it around. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That's the toughness that the coach really loves to see as Junior just looks at the defense and sets himself up to go.
Now, here's Harrington. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. The pass to Wiseman. Thompson outside. Pass to Strickland. Kicks to Harrington. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense, and he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooters.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Harrington. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here is Russell after the Warriors pick up 3. From deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
To the middle. And finished off by Wiseman.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Barnes comes in for McDaniels, and Hayes subbed in for Russell. And Golden State also making a change. Bridges checks in. Now here's Harrington. Pass to Strickland. Over Barnes. And And it's Strickland missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Hayes the pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Junior with it. Defended by Bridges. Passes it to Towns. Down low. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Warriors trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Hayes dishes to Junior. Back to Hayes. Edwards passes to Towns. Over Wiseman. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Feeds it to Wiggins. To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One thing you know about Junior is while he's on the floor, he's going to play with his father in mind. He was a very good player, but Junior trying to honor his late father's legacy every time he laces him up.
The pass to Wiseman with 2 seconds left, and that one good. Wiseman's got 8 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. For Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 5. Junior's out there with McDaniels. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Hayes. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Towns. It's good.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Pass to Strickland. And that one is off. Towns with the defensive effort.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Sacramento.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Basket counts.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Warriors trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Now here's McDaniel. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. Wiseman's checked in for Golden State.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Junior the pass to Barnes. Wiggins against Edwards. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. Hayes has got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. Now here's Harrington, covered by Hayes. Harrington with it over Hayes, and the wing jumper offline. A shot off that time, and so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Wiseman. Wiggins is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Harrington in at the point. Thompson outside. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Stolen by Thompson. Over Junior. And it's Junior with the rebound.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And here's Edwards. He's got 5. And a miss there on the triple. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target with his 3.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
He kicks it to Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside, Strickland. Strickland. Great positioning on the putback.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout.
Gaskell, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thomas comes in for Klay Thompson. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Bridges jams it in.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Beasley outside. Right side Towns. And Junior throws it down.
Right now operating on another level, almost like Junior's floating out there.
Here's Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Wiseman. And the rejection by Town.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there. Would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Wiseman. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Wiseman's got 14 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Hayes finds Beasley. Clock at 6. Pass to Junior. And he drops it in from the low post. Junior's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, sense of urgency in Junior's play in the paint as he goes right up for the shot.
Here's Wiseman. No good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. McDaniels is out there with Towns. Then it's Junior. Then there's Hayes, and it's Edwards in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Now, here's Harrington, covered by Hayes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he recovers it. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by Thomas. Hayes the pass to Towns. To the middle. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thomas against Towns. Outside for Harrington. To the paint. Here's Strickland. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Timberwolves call timing. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Minnesota. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Thomas. Timberwolves leading by 16. Russell looking around. Down low. Junior kicks to Towns. The dish to Russell. The shot's good.
Well, that's a sweet lefty stroke from D'Angelo.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Russell against Harrington. Pass to Strickland. Back to Harrington. 6 to shoot. Now here's McDaniel. Here's Russell. Softly drops in the floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
The defense coming right at D'Angelo. He adjusts, and then that release so tough over the top.
Here's Wiseman. Outside for Harrington. Thompson dishes to Wiggins. Buries it from three-point range.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And it's Junior missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Junior.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Russell. He dishes it to Towns. Inside. And that one's good, Junior.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
Here's Harrington. Thompson, left side. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Russell passes to Junior. Here's McDaniels. 17 seconds left in the game. From the top of the key, Thompson with the rebound. Harrington with it. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.